Happy Monday. My name is Michael Leeserman here with the Trial Guide's tip of the day. The date is June 29th, 2026. And our tip today comes from Grief and Loss, Identifying and Proving Damages in Wrongful Death Cases, a book by Robert Hall and Mila Ruiz-Tequila. We cannot bring our client comfort offering the customary bromides. We have no idea of the kind or level of suffering they are experiencing. Wow, yeah. I can go on and on about this. It's something that's really important and something that goes beyond the tip of the day, what we can do in detail, but what we can be is aware of the idea that when we're dealing with clients who are experiencing grief, that there's a difference between grief and trauma, that there's the usual bromides, the usual like, oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, or even some other things that people say, oh, they're in a better place now, are not helpful to our clients, right? And so I've actually spent a lot of time studying this. Our firm has hired a grief counselor to help teach us like how to speak with clients. And you know, if I had to give one overall theme, that's the idea that we cannot fix somebody else's grief. We can only just be there present with their pain. So there's nothing you're going to say that's going to fix anything. Don't try to. Just actively listen, take in their grief, and acknowledge it. That's horrible. I'm sorry. I can't imagine that. Wow. That's all you really need to say. It's how you say it, not the words you're saying. But we as lawyers want to fix. We want to say, oh, we can do this, or you could look on the bright side. That is not helpful. That's something that people push back against. And it's worth thinking about more. If you're dealing with cases where people have been paralyzed, you know, especially death cases, that there's a way to do this, a way to talk with people. So study up on it. If you want, reach out to me. I've got all kinds of resources, books that you can read and help learn the skills of how to speak with somebody when they're experiencing grief. And then the next step is how to talk about that with jurors. You know, I would even start with thinking about the language we use, because we also want to be so careful that we'll say something like to juries, like, oh, when their life was lost, when they were deceased. That's a little too passive to me, right? I'm not saying that you always use the word killed, but not to be afraid to say when the client died, or even the wrongdoer's actions, especially if it's in a case of texting and driving or drunk driving or something like that. The actions killed this young man. Just think about the language that we use. Think about what we're trying to protect ourselves from and how we can present in a respectful way a clear picture that doesn't use euphemisms that take the sting out. And also, how can we be there present with our clients, acknowledge their grief without trying to fix it? Because guess what? You cannot fix it. Let's take a deep breath together and be grateful to be alive today. This moment right now is the only moment we truly have. May we not lose today worrying about yesterday or tomorrow. May we be fully present to our clients, our colleagues, ourselves. May our presence itself be a gift to those we serve, to our clients, to everyone around us. May our work be fierce and compassionate. And now 3 sounds of the bell. As the sound fades, it reminds us of the impermanence of this moment of our life. May this motivate us to live our life fully today and to work fully present.